In 2012, Scarlett Lewis lost her 6-year-old son, Jesse, in the horrific Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting in Connecticut.
Since that tragic day, Scarlett has made it her life's mission to honor her son's legacy and be part of the solution. She started the Jessie Lewis Choose Love movement that teaches children how to give and receive love through social and emotional learning.
And we're delighted to have you here. You've got an important message for us today.
You certainly do. Tell us just first a little bit about Jesse, because
yeah, I got to have him for 6 years, and he was so amazing, so energetic. I like to tell a little story. The first time that I saw him, he was 11 pounds, by the way.
Wow. Oh my God.
And I walked up to the nursery, and there were nurses gathered around taking pictures. And I said, "What are you taking pictures of?" And they said, "There's this little baby that is crawled down to the end of the bassinet and is trying to get out." That was Jesse.
Already?
Within 24 hours.
Oh my gosh.
That gives you a little bit of an idea of his personality.
Life force.
Yeah.
I
Absolutely.
mean, after that horrible shooting at Sandy Hook, you talked about how there was a chalkboard in your home with a message, and I found this just so beautiful. What did it say?
It was the first time I had come home, and I was getting his clothes for the funeral, and on my way out, I saw this message that he had written shortly before he died, and it said, "Nurturing, healing, love." And I was absolutely stunned, because obviously those words aren't in the vernacular of a 6-year-old. But I knew instantly that if the shooter had been able to give and receive nurturing, healing love, that the tragedy would never have happened. And I knew that I'd be spending the rest of my life spreading this message, which is why I'm here.
Wow. And so it gave you actual compassion for the shooter at that time?
It did.
That's a miracle.
Yeah.
It did. I knew that someone that could do something so heinous must have been in a tremendous amount of pain. People aren't born mass murderers. They're cultivated into what they become. And that was a lifetime of pain and disconnection and neglect. And all of these skills and tools actually can be taught. These nurturing, healing, love skills and tools.
Tell us what you set out to do. Yeah.
And now it's in 50 states and 68 countries,
Yes.
you say?
Yes.
So what are you teaching, and how?
So it's actually called social emotional learning. I knew that I had to be part of the solution to the issues that we're experiencing in our schools that then translate out into our society. And I was amazed that there is one with decades of research. And it's called social emotional learning, which really just means teaching kids how to have healthy relationships, how to manage their emotions, skills and tools for resilience, how to make responsible decisions. And these are all skills and tools we're not born with.
Wow.
We're born with mirror neurons that help us connect.
Yeah.
We have to connect as a species to survive, but we literally don't have these essential life skills. We have to learn them. And at 44 years old, I realized I don't have a lot of these skills and tools.
Yeah.
And so I've learned them through creating this program, and my life is exponentially better.
Wow. So, what's something practical you would teach a child or teach a grown-up even?
Well, we actually teach social emotional learning through a powerful and profound formula for choosing love in any situation, circumstance, or interaction. You can thoughtfully respond by choosing love, taking your personal power back, making the world a better place, using this powerful formula that actually is derived from Jesse's formula for choosing love.
You forgave the shooter, and I think that is probably, does that forgiveness process go on every day that you wake up?
It absolutely does. Yes, it starts with a choice, and then it becomes a process. But, Harvard University did a lifespan study of people and found the key to happiness is positive and healthy relationships. Yes. The way to do that is through forgiveness. Forgiveness is really cutting the cord that attaches you to pain. It's taking your personal power back. It's not allowing yourself to be a victim of someone for the rest of your life and to live, to allow somebody to have control over your thoughts, which impact your feelings, which then impact your behavior.
And gratitude and compassion, you say.
Yeah, so gratitude, we have between 50 to 70,000 thoughts a day, all of us on average, and we know between 70 to 80% of those thoughts are negative. That means angry, non-productive, and don't serve us. And so gratitude we call the great mind shifter, because you can only have one thought at a time. So you can't have an angry thought and a grateful thought at once.
Awesome, by the way.
Yes, she has encouragement. Her little boy showed him. How many lives did he save? 9?
9.
9 lives this little boy saved.
At 6 years old. And so I talk about that courage because that's the courage that we all have within us. We all have that courage.
Capacity.
We do, but you have to practice it, and we teach it in our program. And you know, I created the Jessie Lewis Choose Love movement as a way for us all to come together. I saw the reaction and the fearfulness of what was going on, and I wanted to transcend that fear. This is something that we can all do. We can all choose love. We're all connected as human beings by the want and need to love and be loved.
You are amazing. Amazing. He's smiling at you right now. You know that.
To learn more about the Jessie Lewis Choose Love Enrichment Program, head to klgandhoda.com.
We'll be right back right after this.